Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the class. We are doing the revision of the chapter The End of Bipolarity, and under this chapter, we are doing MCQs, multiple choice question. I'm not giving you the options. We are doing very short type questions. I'm just telling you the answer. है ना? So it is not in the form of MCQs, but the preparation is only for multiple choice questions. So up to now we have done the disintegration of USSR. So about the timeline and what were the major incidents. Now we have so many questions from this chapter. Like one question is when the Baltic republics of when did the Baltic republics of Estonia, Latvia and Lithuania? Estonia, Latvia and Lithuania. When did the Baltic Republic of Estonia, Latvia and Lithuania become the members of UNO? It was in the year September 1991. Okay, in September 1991, the Baltic republics of Estonia, Latvia and Lithuania become the member of UNO. Okay, and now the next question: when did the Baltic republics of Estonia, Latvia and Lithuania become the member of NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization? It was in the year 2004. In March 2004, these three countries, these are the Baltic republics, they become the member of NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Okay, and now we have next question. In this regard, you have to remember some of the facts like CIS में कौन से members हैं, वो सारी चीज़ें आपको याद होनी चाहिए क्योंकि क्वेश्चन उसमें से कहीं से भी आ सकता है ना. And now we see the next question is the largest garage sale in history. The largest garage sale in history is associated with which incident? It's shock therapy, है ना. जो लार्जेस्ट गराज सेल हुआ था वो किस इंसिडेंट से जुड़ा हुआ है? इट इज एसोसिएटेड विथ दिस shock therapy. And now the next question, name the currency of Russia, or what is the currency of Russia? The question is name the it's ruble. Okay. And now we have next question. The next question is now it is in the form of filling the blanks, because an important question. The real GDP of Russia of Russia in 1999 was below what it was in 19 ये आपका क्वेश्चन है. The real GDP of Russia in 1999 was below what it was in. The answer is 1989. This was the impact of disintegration and this was the impact of shock therapy. कि 1999 में जो GDP था रसिया का वो 89 से भी बिलो चला गया, 10 साल पीछे चला गया रसिया. फैक्ट यही है ना. एंड नेक्स्ट वी हैव the question is about then the next question is it is also in the form of filling the blanks. Most of the countries not the economy of most of the countries the economy of most of the countries of erstwhile the economy of most of the countries of erstwhile USSR started reviving in which year? 10 साल बाद. 91 में disintegration हुआ. After that shock therapy started and it was only in 2000 that the economies of these countries started to revive. So it took almost 10 years after their independence. Okay. And now we have another question. The next question is what was the reason for what was the reason for the revival what was the reason for the revival of most of the economies of most of the है ना revival of most of the economies of revival of economies of most of the countries of Australia USSR by the year 2000 तक आते आते रिवाइवल हुआ क्यों उसका मेन रीज़न क्या था द रीज़न वॉज द एक्सपोर्ट ऑफ नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज है ना the main reason for revival of these economy was the export of natural resources like oil, natural gas and minerals. This is the answer. Export of natural resources like oil, natural gas and minerals. Okay, and now we have another question, that is name the countries which are the major oil and gas producers. Name the Central Asian, name the countries name the countries which were part of Austrian USSR and which are major oil and gas producers and which are major oil and gas producer है ना तो आपको वो कंट्री का नाम बताना है जो पहले यूएसएसआर के पार्ट थे और ऑयल और नेचुरल गैस के प्रोड्यूसर्स भी हैं तो इसमें 3 कंट्री का नाम आता है नहीं 5 कंट्रीज अजरबैजान कजाकिस्तान रसिया तुर्कमेनिस्तान एंड उज्बेकिस्तान इसमें से कजाकिस्तान तुर्कमेनिस्तान उज्बेकिस्तान ये तो सेंट्रल एशियन रिपब्लिक हो गया इसके अलावा रसिया और अजरबैजान ठीक है so these are the 5 countries which were part of Australia USSR and which are major oil and gas producers okay and now we see the next question okay the next question is name the 2 republics of Russia name the 2 republics of Russia which had Name the two republics of Russia which had violent secessionist movement. Uh, Here, when we are seeing that we are going to have MCQs, it is very much important for you to understand each and every term, क्योंकि कहीं से भी कुछ भी अंडरस्टैंडिंग बेस्ड क्वेश्चन जो है वो आपके लिए बहुत बड़ा प्रॉब्लम कॉज कर सकता है इफ़ यू आर नॉट नोइंग द टर्म्स. लाइक यहाँ पर जो टर्म यूज हो रहा है सेसनिस्ट मूवमेंट, आई डिस्क्राइब दिस when I was teaching the class. I was teaching this particular subject, this particular topic. Still I am repeating it because people forget. आप भूल जाते हो, I know. सेसनिस्ट मूवमेंट क्या होता है? जब हम किसी कंट्री का पार्ट है और अब हम उस कंट्री का पार्ट नहीं रहना चाहते बल्कि उससे हम इंडिपेंडेंट हो जाना चाहते हैं, तो उस इंडिपेंडेंस के लिए जो मूवमेंट चलाई जाती है दैट इज known as secessionist movement. So, in the two republics of Russia, there was violent secessionist movement. These two republics are Chechnya and Dagestan. You must remember the names, Chechnya and Dagestan. Okay, and then we have another question like the countries which became independent after the disintegration of USSR. उन कंट्रीज़ में कहाँ कहाँ सिविल वॉर हुआ है ना, ये एक आपको लिस्ट बना लेना होगा. पढ़ने का जब तक सिस्टमेटिक वे में आप नहीं पढ़ेंगे चीज़ें जो हैं नहीं हो पाएंगी, बिकॉज हमें अपने माइंड को ना इंस्ट्रक्शन देना होता है कि आपको क्या क्या पढ़ना है, क्या समझना है. तो जब तक आप इंस्ट्रक्शन क्लियर नहीं दोगे माइंड को, माइंड नहीं काम कर पाएगा, है ना. तो सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट ये चीज़ होता है कि जो हम इंस्ट्रक्शन दे रहे हैं माइंड को दैट शुड बी कम्प्लीटली क्लियर, है ना. तो जैसे हमें उन कंट्रीज़ के बारे में जो कि यूएसएसआर से इंडिपेंडेंट हुए, उनमें किन कंट्रीज़ में सिविल वॉर स्टार्ट हो जाता है, तो ये हम देखेंगे. ठीक है, आई एम जस्ट राइटिंग नाउ द कंट्रीज़. The countries which became independent after the disintegration of USSR faced civil war. Which are these countries? The name of these countries is Tajikistan. Tajikistan witnessed a civil war for 10 years till 2001. Okay, so the first country is Tajikistan. Then we have this Azerbaijan. In Azerbaijan also we find that Armenians, they wanted to secede and join Armenia, जो कि Nagorno Karabakh रीजन में थे Armenians. They wanted to secede, कि वो जो उनका एरिया है वो अजरबैजान से अलग हो जाए और वो अर्मेनिया में मिल जाए, है ना. तो अजरबैजान also faced this civil war. Azerbaijan. And then we have Georgia. In Georgia also there was a civil war. Okay, and then we have another country, like Ukraine, Kyrgyzstan. ठीक है, these were also the countries where we find that movement against the existing regime was going on. So this is Ukraine and Kyrgyzstan. Okay, so these are the countries: Tajikistan, Azerbaijan, Georgia, Ukraine, and Kyrgyzstan, where this civil war was going on. Okay, now next question is name the outside powers which are playing important role in the politics of these countries of Central Asia. Okay, so we have another question. Yes, name the outside powers which are name the outside powers which are playing important role in the affairs of Central Asia. In the affairs of Central Asian countries, the outside powers are America, China and Russia, and there is reason behind all these. ये भी आपको बहुत मतलब MCQs में जो questions होंगे कहीं से भी कुछ भी हो सकता है, इसलिए आपका प्रिपरेशन एकदम 100% होना चाहिए. एम तो आदमी 100% लेकर ही चलता है ना. तो what is the reason for US to involve in this Central Asia? The reason for the US is after 11 September 2001, when this World Trade Center was attacked. After that incident, the US wanted military base in this region, and because of that, it had bases also, and it wanted to allow airplanes to fly over their territory, because the country in the America was involved in a war with this Afghanistan and Iraq. तो अफगानिस्तान और इराक के साथ जो वॉर में इन्वॉल्व था, तो इस कारण से उसको मिलिट्री बेस चाहिए था. After 9/11, US wanted military bases in the region, and it also wanted permission permission for its airplanes to fly over these territories. ओके, सो यूएस को इसलिए चाहिए था. इन्वॉल्वमेंट जो यूएस का, just wait a moment, you are not able to see the last sentence. Okay, this is the reason for the involvement of US. And then another country was China. What was the reason for involvement of China? China क्यों इसमें इन्वॉल्व होना चाहता था? चाइना का क्या इंटरेस्ट था यहाँ पे? Because of the oil resources, and that is the only reason. Okay, China to control oil resources. And what was the reason for the country Russia? रसिया क्यों इसमें इंटरेस्ट दिखा रहा था? रसिया जो है ना, उसके लिए ये क्या था? इट वाज दीज countries of Central Asia were it's near abroad, and it believed that they should be under Russian influence. बस यही है और कुछ भी नहीं, because वो यूएसएसआर का पार्ट था और यूएसएसआर में मेन इंपॉर्टेंट कंट्री रसिया थी, तो उसको अभी भी लगता था कि ये इसके नियर अब्रॉड है और वो इनके इन्फ्लुएंस में ही होनी चाहिए. सो इट वाज इट कंसिडर्ड these countries as it's near abroad, and it was the opinion, or we can say it was believed by Russia that they should be in the influence of Russia. Okay, so this is all for today. Now we will discuss rest of the questions in the next class.